2nd, 2022. Time for a fireside chat with Dizzy and a fuzzy little puppy dog that's scratching her back over there. It doesn't seem possible that it's already been a week since I lost my husband. I'm starting to do a bit better. I'm not spending all day crying, which is good. Of course, it's not easy. I actually got a pretty decent night's sleep last night, and I actually ate pretty normal today. One thing that I did do, I'm finding it very difficult to get motivated to get up in the morning and start doing things. Years ago, I used to write out a list of everything that I wanted to get done, times that I wanted to do it, and it got me motivated if I didn't feel like doing anything. Well, I've gone back to doing that. I've gotten everything on the list done as of right now, and just have a few things to do when I get home, like bring in the laundry. I'm going to work some out in the front yard so that I can get a shower right after. I definitely want to get a shower. I found a tick on me earlier, so I was going to do this last night, but it was trying to rain. I didn't really want to be sitting out here with it pouring rain. Stormy over there, he did not eat all his food this morning or tonight, and he's not paying any attention to the grass. I don't know what's up with him. Of course, it could be a case of a mild colic, because he will do that when the weather changes, and it's a lot warmer out here than it has been. So I need to find my Banamine, and if he's still not really eating in the morning, I'm going to give him a dose of Banamine. He had been feeling really good the other day. Came running up when I came out to feed. Of course, anything that out here chore-wise I have been getting done. I'm trying to get up the motivation to start working with the horses. And one thing I have started doing again at home is I started practicing my piano. I am so far behind on where I want it to be, but I spend like 45 minutes at a time working on piano, and I've also picked up the guitar again and started working on that. I've been teaching myself years ago on that. So the guitar will help with the piano because I wasn't really taught theory, and it will help me learn the chords. Of course, I got 3 different books that I'm working with the guitar, so I don't know how long it'll take me to get through them, and eventually I'll get started with my clarinet again. Of course, Fuzzy Puppy Dog isn't too fond of the clarinet. Last time I broke that out, she ran off. One thing I have done a couple of times now is I have gone for a walk in the woods and take the fuzzy little puppy dog with me, but she didn't want to listen to me today, so we get out in the woods and I would let her loose, and if she's not going to stay with me, then I don't have any choice but to tie her back up and to go back to the house. It's hard to walk through the woods with her on a leash. So I'll be getting some treats and working on it with her more out in the open. She's good out at the farm because she doesn't really go anyplace normally. And I worked with her enough after she took off towards the road that one day, that she's now staying in this area pretty much. I haven't seen her go that far up. She does go up, but then she cuts across and goes in the field in front of me and then comes back in. And of course, I got her so that she can't get out of this area. I have eggs in the incubator, not sure how they're all doing. Some of them that I checked did not look like they were really developing. They were the ones that I put under the hen at the house. I will be going to Tractor Supply the not too distant future. I'm going to be needing feed next week. So if those eggs don't hatch, then, or if it just doesn't look like I'm going to get many, while I'm in Tractor Supply, I will grab a few for her. Of course, I still need to get that all set up for her, but that'll happen. got some work done in my bedroom today. I've got the majority of my husband's clothes out of there. Not that I'm trying to erase them, but it's making it less crowded in the bedroom. So I'm able to be going through all of my clothes. I have some stuff that I kept from when my mom died. Some of it I know I'm not going to keep. She had a lot of turtlenecks, which I had originally kept. I don't know that I'm going to keep them. I'm not really fond of turtlenecks. So I'll be going through everything, and I'm only going to be keeping everything that I want. I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff, because in that way when I eventually pass, my kids don't have a lot to go through. And that is if the rapture doesn't happen first. I made it to church and Sunday school yesterday. I'm so glad that I did. The pastor's been preaching through Revelation, and yesterday he got up to Revelation 21 and 22. He preached such a good sermon on heaven. It was just what I needed to hear. And I was strengthened by it. I was encouraged. Of course, there were times when I was crying. But it is what it is. Everything's in God's time. And God knew that I needed that sermon at that point in time. How He arranged things.